wholeheartedly. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Cousins, Redskins, going up against Bortles' Jaguars. With that, let's head up the road to Jacksonville, Florida. Standing by are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Washington Redskins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Another pistol look here. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Green 39! Green 39!
A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Taken in at the 11. They start on the ground with Ivory. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Hearns the man in motion left. Bortles to throw on second down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Here we go now. Green, left, left, left.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
This is brought in at the 21. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And a big no-no last time. A safety to make this score 2-0 where we stand now. So, see if they can atone for that mistake.
You give up points, but on the flip side, the positive side, after you punted the ball away or kicked it away,
defense held.
Defense held for you, so there's a little bit of relief there. Now they know they can get back out on the field, run their offense, and try not to put their defense in a bad spot again.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jared Odrick in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. And that brings up third down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. They go play action. Cousins steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and
out. And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They'll give it up to Ivory. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Their dangerous wide receiver, 37 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. One man in the backfield, that's Jones. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And we take you through the starting defense for Jacksonville.
No surprise at all that a Penn State linebacker named Paul Posluszny usually leads his team in tackles.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. They'll come out in the pistol.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Leopard. Jack, Patriot.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Here's the first carry for Matt Jones. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
So, Brandon, this is just basic football right here because we're getting right down to it. Tall sweep. So for the offense, you're often pulling linemen to get out ahead of your blocker. And if you're the defensive guys, either you meet them with force or you get up underneath them with speed in order to try and finish off the play.
Cousins now on second down. Buying time to his left. And some room to work. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. So the offense able to recover the fumble, but it's third down now. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Great patience in the pocket. Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you got to pat those guys on the helmet and say thanks because they gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the field, go through the reads that he wanted to, and deliver the ball accurately. That was really well executed.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. In the red zone this time. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now a former Seminole. This is Chris Thompson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position. And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They come out here in the eye. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Gun! Here we go. Here we go. Blue,
3rd and goal. Can the offense punch it in here? And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones taking it in. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The drive begins with a run by Ivory. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run with Ivory. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Jags are going to have a 1st down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
They give it to Ivory. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Bortles now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. But look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. Following the interception, Cousins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's brought down after a good gain. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. A first down carry by Jones. And able to push his way forward. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Second down to the offense needing 5 yards.
Let's go. Blue landed.
Second down, Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Cousins hands to Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the...
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Leopard. Leopard. Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Cousins to throw it. Flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
Hurry up, here we go. Clean, back to Philly, here we go. No, check, Patriot, Leopard.
Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough 4th down situation.
Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the 2nd quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. On the return, this is Denard Robinson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
as he's up to about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Bortles to throw. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to try and go deep again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Bortles now on 1st down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Ivory. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now Bortles got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Bortles going to go on 4th down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Following the interception, Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. a second down throw for Cousins. A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to lead to a third down. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw, Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Jones. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
They run it here with Thompson. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
We can talk about bend but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On the ground, it's Thompson. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Back now in Jacksonville. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7. 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal. And Reed with it over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed from 6 yards away. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. here's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up.
And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Mason Foster, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Bortles in the offense remains put on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
That's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Cousins now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jared Odrick in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
2nd down, Cousins. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him 14 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw.
All right, now look at 56. Let's go. Green, 18.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dan Scuda. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Slow. Here we go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90. Left.
A running play now for Ivory. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Time running out here on the play clock. They stay on the ground. Ivory again. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied, see if they can get the ball back for the offense. To throw is Bortles. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious of the clock here as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. Throwing his Bortles on third down. And Robinson with a big catch. A gain of 8 and a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
And he'll get this one down. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Bortles to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Blake Bortles with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's got a man complete. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 42 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. And his crew will take over.